What's up, y'all? It's Leobardo, and today we're gonna bring you a wild soccer story from Mexico, homie. I'll ask y'all a question real quick. Have y'all ever seen a team last less than a season in any league? Most of y'all watching don't know such examples, and I don't blame y'all one bit. Especially here in the USA, it is almost impossible for a Major League Sports team to fail in less than a season, much less at all, despite the best efforts of some teams. In the rest of the world, it is also uncommon for a team to fail in less than a season, but there was one team that did just that. Let's take a trip to Xochitepec, Morelos, Mexico. Xochitepec is a community located just 8.1 miles south of Cuernavaca, the state capital of Morelos. Xochitepec has a population of just under 70,000, and the town's name means on the hill of flowers in the Nahua language. How did this community get a top division soccer team? A man named Jorge Rodriguez Marie, who has dreams to own the top division team, got Atletico Celaya, based in Celaya, Guanajuato, and moved the team to Xochitepec. The relocation itself isn't too surprising since Mexican soccer teams relocate occasionally, which is too often in my view. But the relocation happened mid-season. Yup, they relocated on December 10, 2002. Between Apertura 2002 and Clausura 2003, it may be split season, but regardless if there's a split season or full season, teams usually don't move in the middle of competition. That alone is newsworthy, but there's more to it. Obviously, people were flabbergasted by a mid-season relocation, and as people expected, there were a lot of issues that popped up immediately. The first issue was the fact that there was a second division club not too far from Xochitepec in nearby Zacatepec. Zacatepec didn't want a first division club nearby, especially a club that's only first division because of relocation. The second, and arguably the most pressing issue, was the stadium, and just look. What the hell is this? Y'all gotta be kidding me. This was a stadium that hosted a top flight club. Y'all think the Oakland Coliseum and FedEx Field are massive trash heaps, but they got nothing compared to Estadio Mariano Matamoros. Well, actually, scratch that. At least Estadio Mariano Matamoros has the charm of incorporating a natural environment, whereas FedEx Field doesn't incorporate any natural environment at all. And as for the Oakland Coliseum, their horrible environment, unfortunately, is all natural. They don't have, a BBL equivalent for trash stadiums, okay? And the Oakland Coliseum certainly doesn't need that BBL equivalent. Anyway, how did Colibries play with, their weird relocation? Somehow, someway, they won 3 of their first games of the Clausura 2003 season. Oh, that's amazing. However, everything that could possibly go wrong eventually went wrong. You know Jorge Rodriguez Marie? Yeah, as it turns out, dude was not paying his players at all. Jorge Rodriguez claimed that he was undergoing financial trouble, but I'm going to answer this question real quick. Are y'all broke? It's okay. We can admit it. I mean, I'm broke too. A lot of y'all viewers are probably broke, and again, it is what it is. We're all broke, man. But the last thing that we should be splurging on is a sports team, because that has a lot of expenses. And of course, there's players that you need to pay. And if the players don't get paid, then the players could simply say, you know what? I'm not going to do this no more. I don't get my money. Unbelievable. Now, this financial situation forced the Colibris team captain to hold training sessions in his backyard because the players couldn't afford the cost of training. That's already a bad sign. Later that season, in a match against America, one of the two big, big clubs in Mexico, the Colibris players took their traditional pre-kickoff photo but with a twist. They wore shirts saying Basta de Mentiras, which means stop lying in Spanish, referencing the owner lying about his finances in order to not pay the players. No wonder why the Colibris team were eventually in the relegation race heading into the final match against Cruz Azul. Colibris needed to win to avoid relegation. And how did that turn out for them? Well, despite Colibris' best efforts, they drew 0-0 with Cruz Azul. And in the meanwhile, Puebla drew the game 1-1, which didn't help matters, and Chiapas, a club who also bought their way into the first division, won their match, and thus led to Colibries getting relegated. The Colibries fans reacted very, very well to it. The owner, of course, reacted very, very well by blaming everybody but himself for the team's failures. And the players, I mean, they reacted fairly well too. I mean, okay, the guy punched a fire hydrant or whatever, or a wall, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. As for the aftermath, the Mexican Football Federation took control of the team and fined Jorge Rodriguez, not for his horrible leadership, by the way, but because he insulted the Mexican Football Federation. Yeah, not paying players and moving to a absolutely, beautiful but not first class stadium. That's fine, but insulting, saying things to the guys running the ship, oh, that's bad. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.